All right, we're back with another PrizePicks video. I do apologize, couldn't make a video last night or this morning. I just got caught up with a bunch of other stuff. So I'm going to be doing 4 picks for the later games, but I'm also going to sneak in 4 picks of the earlier games. If you somehow see this video before those games start, they're going to be starting in the next 30 minutes or so. But yeah, going to be going over those quick and then get into the later slate of games. But I don't want to waste any time. You guys have been killing it. I appreciate that. We're over 300 subscribers already and been killing the views. So I do appreciate that. Keep it going. But yeah, let's jump into this before these games start. We're going with Brandon Cooks. Not going to talk too much about it. I will show you on Outlier real quick. Brandon Cooks hasn't been as involved in the passing game this year. Dak's been favoring, like CeeDee Lamb, Jake Ferguson, Michael Gallup, all with more yards per game this year. Even Tony Pollard's got more, or almost more, about the same passing yards from the running backs. So just hasn't been as involved. Liking his under, and then going up against a good New England passing defense. So they only give up 192 yards in the air. So I'm liking Brandon Cooks under. Next, we're going to Deebo. Also, I will say you could look at Dak's under as well. He just doesn't go under his line very often, which is why I'm just going with Cooks this time around. Next, we're going with Deebo over. Let's go check him out. Deebo's been killing it. He's played all 3 games this year. I believe he's gone over in all 3 of those games. Yeah, so 2023 he's been killing it. All 3 of the games he's been over this line at 44.5. Going up against a defense that gives up 257 yards in the air in that Arizona defense. They are favorited, so it's kind of a negative game script in terms of betting. But I think they come out hot early. I think Deebo's involved like he has been. And, yeah, really liking Deebo's over. Again, you can look at Brock Purdy. I might look at taking that, honestly. But for the sake of the video, we're going to go with Deebo only. But I wouldn't mind pairing him with Brock as well. Next, let's go check out Jakobi Meyers. Now, the big question mark on this one is no Garoppolo. So that's going to be kind of weird. They are going with the rookie quarterback, Aiden O'Connell. He does seem to like to play the ball downfield, so that's a good thing for Meyers' over. In terms of matchup and his history, he's gone over this in both the games he's played so far pretty handily, 80 yards in each of those. And then they're going up against the worst passing or worst defense for receiving yards allowed, 360 yards in the air. So a lot of yards to be had, even though it is the rookie coming in. And they think they're 6.5-point underdogs. So if they do find themselves close at nearing the end of the game, that's working even better for us. So Meyers over as well. And then last one, we're going Mac Jones. And we're going to go over his rushing yards, actually. So he's gone over this, again, in all 3 of these games. And going up against a defense that gives up a lot of rushing yards in general. But if we look further, we can go to quarterbacks here. We can go to average yards rushing. Or not average yards, total yards rushing. And you can see the Cowboys are giving up the most yards to quarterbacks as well. So Mac Jones, I think he goes over this 8.5 line. I think it is on PrizePicks. 8.5? Oh, we didn't look it up yet. Mac Jones, rushing, more. We're going to lock that in, 20 for 200. But if you see that, great. If not, don't worry, I got 4 more picks for you. I'm just going to jump right into that again so I can quickly get this video up. All right, next we're going with Wilson. Zach Wilson, we're going under against a Kansas City team. Again, they are the underdogs, so if they found themselves close somehow, this would be like a negative game script in terms of the bet. But I think Kansas City will crush them, so hopefully that doesn't happen. Let's go check Zach Wilson out on Outlier. Wilson, Zach, passing yards. We'll figure it out. Passing yards. So, yeah, so far this year he's gone under this, and each of the 3 games just under it, obviously, here against Dallas. But Kansas City's given up the 6th least amount of passing yards, 178. His line's at 171, and again, it's Zach Wilson. He's not very good. So I'm liking the under against Kansas City here. Again, you could look at his receivers, but for the sake of the video, I'm just going to stick with Wilson for now. For next, we're going to Harrison Butker. All right, that. All right, let's go check out Butker here. Kicker for Kansas City. We're going over his field goals made. He's gone over in 2 out of the 3 games, but they're going up against the Jets, who have given up 3.3 field goals in the first 3 games of the year. So it's liking that, worst in the league. So I'm liking Butker over for field goals. And let's keep going, staying in the same game here. We're going Pacheco. We're going his rush attempts. Sorry, let me get these other ones in here. Pacheco. We're going to his rush attempts. You can check out his rush yards as well. We're going over 12.5 rush attempts. He's gone over this in 1 of the last 3 games. It was last game against the Bears, who were also a poor defense. And in terms of rushing defense, the Jets are the worst. They're giving up 35 rushing attempts per game. So that's a whole lot. Pacheco only has to go over 12.5. So I'm liking that. Again, this is a positive game script bet. If Kansas City is up, we like that bet even more when they favor the rush game. So Pacheco over attempts, really liking that one. And then we're going to go for another rushing attempts here with Kenneth Walker III. Again, you can check out his rushing yards. I'm going with 14.5 attempts. And let's check him out real quick. Walker. Yeah, so he obviously has the capabilities of going way over this line. 29 last year. But let's check out this year. He's gone under this in just 1 game. He's been over with 17 and 18 the past 2 games. Again, going up against a defense that gives up a lot of rushing attempts. Kenneth Walker has been a beast this year. Really liking that. And additionally, they are, I think, they're favorites in this game as well. So positive game script bet. If they find themselves up, they're going to want to rush the ball even more. So really liking Kenneth Walker. So that's going to be the afternoon slate. Right here, definitely look at any combos. So Zach Wilson receivers you could check out for unders as well. But yeah, this is what we're going with. Let's lock that in. And hopefully you see both of the bets. If not, though, we got 4 for you in the back. Should be a fun night of football. Again, sorry for not getting the video out earlier. But yeah, I'll have Monday Night Picks as well for tomorrow, so I'll try to film that tonight and get that out earlier. But yeah, that's going to do it. I'm going to try to get this up quick for you guys. But yeah, thank you. Peace out.